There is a 120 mil mining XP. Good God. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Just want to say apologies for the delay. I actually got 120 mil mining like a week ago at this point, but I've had some things go wrong with my computer. One thing of which was RuneLite was not working, including other programs like Discord and my video editor program. I haven't actually checked if that's working yet, but if it isn't, I can still just use my laptop to edit videos like I did the last one. So that's not a total end of the world situation. It's actually not that great of a video editor to begin with, but it worked. So but yeah, let's get into the video here. So a lot of times in this game I get asked the question why, and to be fair, it's a fair question. I mean, for someone who's played the free version of a game for 15,000 hours at this point, I'm not like, shocked by that question. But there's a lot of reasons why someone might do something. There are people who enjoy jumping out of airplanes, and so I don't really question people's reasoning for doing things. Usually, sometimes the question why is just implying maybe what are their intentions. Maybe they enjoy it, or maybe it has some sort of meaning behind it. And I've been kind of thinking about this question a bit myself, why exactly I play this game, and what are my intentions behind it. Now, I don't exactly have a clear answer as to why I play this game at this moment, but I am still figuring that one out. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to mention that some people they ask this question because they're genuinely curious, and others ask it because they don't understand, and they want to make you feel bad because you do something that they don't, and they can't comprehend that. For some reason, I mean, there are some things that are pretty wild that are more generally socially acceptable. Again, using the jumping out of planes analogy, that's more socially acceptable than playing RuneScape for some reason. People don't usually ask the question why and then get mad about the fact that you do such a thing, but they do with this game for some reason, especially people on Reddit. If you ever post any like skilling goals or accomplishments, they tend to not be very nice. So this might be too deep of a topic for a RuneScape video, but it pertains to what I'm talking about. Things that have a meaning or a purpose, something that's real to somebody is real to them. And people might not agree with me here, but something that's real to somebody is real. Doesn't matter if they're insane and they see things that aren't there, it's real to them. So like, it does exist in a way. Kind of a weird analogy, sorry about that, but yeah, it makes sense. Like, I mean, this game has some sort of meaning to me, probably because I've been playing it for so long. Same with a lot of other people. I mean, I'd say the majority of this player base is all people who played around this era of the game in 2007, and they just want to relive that time in their life, I suppose. Their youth, when things weren't so complicated, I guess. Maybe that's the reason. I'm not too sure. It's kind of hard to say exactly the reason why you play this game or do something. Ultimately, you can just say that you enjoy it because that's the truth. but the reason why you enjoy it might vary person to person, I suppose. For me, I guess I don't know. I have thought about it. I'd say that I do like this game because I feel like I'm making progress towards something, and it's something to pass the time. Something people don't realize is that I don't play this like all the time. I do other things, and I do go to school. I do hang out with people. I go to parties sometimes even. So like I do things outside of this game. This is not my life, but this is something I do to pass the time, and it is fun making progress towards something, especially in this this current time we are living in. Passing time is something that needs to be done, so that's particularly useful in that sense. Video games, that is. So there's been a lot of stuff that's happened since the last update video. I'm actually about to hit 10k EHP, so that'll probably be at the end of this video, where I will show that. But as for me, I have also completed a second Amethyst alt. Yeah, this took like 3 or 4 weeks. I already had like level 80 something on it, so I did start off fairly high level, but it's pretty nice. Now I can be making about 800k an hour while doing this, so, and it's not very click intensive, which is pretty great. Yeah, hasn't been a whole lot else that's happened. I've tried to adapt myself to gaining mining XP daily. I've come up with some strategies that I'm not going to share right away, but they do work, and I think I will try and make some decent gains this summer. I've also been doing some projects in real life. I've been doing some drawings for people and myself. Might actually put one of my drawings in this video at some point. I made a 3D model of my room while my computer was being fixed because I had nothing else better to do. I could have been mining, arguably, on my laptop, but I really hate playing on my laptop because it's a small screen, and yeah, I don't know. It's hard to play 4 accounts at the same time on such a small screen. So, but yeah, I might show that. I did some post processing with the 3D model, and it turned out pretty nice. So yeah, I might show that. So originally I was planning on talking about a competition that we were going to have for free-to-play CC. We started a day record comp early in June, and it was supposed to be for the month of June. 2 people would compete. Well, there would be teams of 2, sorry, and each of these people would play as much as they could for a day, which would be about 24 to 30 hours. I mean, you didn't have to play that much, but anyway, yeah, that ended up getting canceled. There was a lack of enthusiasm, as I mentioned in the announcements in free-to-play Discord, but that's not the whole reason. It was a little bit too ambitious of a competition, I'd say. It was somewhat complicated, more than usual. Previous competitions, we sort of just made teams and then you played, and you didn't have to do anything else besides that because the tracker would track you itself, and you didn't have to actually make sure you're timing your 6-hour log properly. And then yeah, a lot of people don't know how to set day records or records in general on Temple or Crystal Math Labs, so, but it's not too complicated. I might talk about it, make a video in the future if people want that. I don't think anybody's really made a guide on that sort of thing. It's not crazy complicated, but anyhow, we might do another competition. We're talking about maybe like a week or something along those lines, because those are pretty enjoyable. Week competitions are always a good time. But I also wanted to mention, because I don't think it came up in the last video, and I don't know if it was around this time or not, but I'm sad to say one of our admins of Free-to-Play CC, I'm sure you all know him by now, Freckled Kid, was permanently banned. Turns out I'm lagging. Anyway, he used an AHK script that I actually made a long time ago, and I used at the time before the AHK ban. The one thing about it that was a little iffy, it was it would take the bones, the noted bones in the top left corner of your inventory, and then I would use them on the bank booth, and then there would be a diagonal that would go from the bank booth to this part of your inventory. And that's probably how he got caught, because the system I'm assuming this, based on the rules, Windows mouse keys is allowed, and what Windows mouse keys can do is go up and down and click, and stuff like this, up, down, click, yeah. So I'm assuming the system is designed to ignore stuff like that, which the script would go up and down and click. This is all like one-to-one, by the way. It's not like he's not like hitting one button and it does everything. It's one action does one action. You click a button on your keyboard, it does one action. That sort of thing is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it would you would go through the whole inventory, like up, down, up, down, up, down, and then here it would go to that noted stack of bones, and then like I said before. So yeah, that's how that worked. But it's really unfortunate that he had to lose his account permanently, honestly, and I'm sure everybody agrees with this. It should be a temporary ban, because most people who have been caught using HK have gotten temporary bans. The reason why he got a permanent ban is because he's free to play. Their system is designed to automatically permanently ban free-to-play players. I'm assuming because most of them are bots, which is understandable, but he did contact Jagex, and they just refused to look into it more and give him any leniency. So I'm really hoping, at least in the next few years, that he gets unbanned. It's always a possibility, as seen with Bargain, after being falsely banned for like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. So there goes my alt. Alright guys, as you can see, 9,999 free to play EHP. Now let me update. Let's hope that the high scores is updating at this hour. And 10,000 EHP. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, it's gonna go away pretty shortly, but oh my god. It's like a third. What the frick is this? Oh, I clicked something. Whoops. It's like a third of 200 mil all, give or take. It might be an extra 1,000 EHP involved past 30,000 EHP, but oh my god. I'm just gonna stare at this for a while. I'm gonna end the recording here though. Guys, look at this here. Rank 40 in the game with 10,000 EHP. Look at that. That's pretty nutty. Hey guys, so RuneScape just got a new death mechanic update today. According to the minimap, there is a... Yep, there it is. Okay. There's a gravestone thing here. which goes to Death's office. I think he sells, yep, he sells a gravestone. Oh, it's only 200k. Cool, I'll get that. It looks like it's free to play, if I'm able to do this. Okay, cool. I'm not really sure how long that one lasts, but I think also you can put in money in a coffer, and so when you die and your gravestone gets destroyed, you can come here and he'll charge you for it, as he just said. But I don't understand how to. Oh, here it is, I think. Take all. Oh no, never mind. Maybe there's a coffer in here that I click on. That's sometimes the case. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the coffer is like bugged or something, because it's saying that my coins, my singular coin is less than 10,000 coins, which is definitely true, but even if I hit all, it says this message still, so I don't think this works. I think this is broken. Alright, so Temple is now updating free-to-play EHP rates. I think it's because members had to have their rates updated as well, so Michael, whatever his name is, has returned, probably briefly, but he has said he's going to update the free-to-play EHP rates this Friday, at the very least. Might be a little bit longer than that, but I worked on these. The only thing that's really changed is defense is no longer like these rates, because in reality you should probably get 99 strength and attack before training defense, since it doesn't require defense at all. You're just killing clan war results anyway, so and these all have method descriptions, brief descriptions for each as well, which is nice. Prayer, this is a change. 12 mil 0 time XP from fire making. You can in reality get a lot more. I think this is about 80% of the bones you would bury, so it does take into account some mistakes, quite a lot in fact, but it's a pretty difficult method, so I think it's fair enough. Magic, I just made it 0, because it only takes it takes less than an hour to get to the level you need for it to be 0 time completely, so might as well just have it 0 time. Cooking is the same. Woodcutting is now 2.66 tick. You can get a bit higher than 90k per hour. I think in reality it's possible to do like 100k, but you could average maybe like 95k if you're really paying attention over many hours, so I think 90k is fair. And all of these rates, same with fishing, are based off of this maximum rate. These are percentages of this. There is probably a better way of doing this. Well, yes, you would just try out this method with different levels and see what rates you get, but since I don't have an account with, I don't know what this is, like 90 woodcutting and 80 woodcutting, I can't test these things out, so this is kind of how we've done things in the past, is just use percentages based off of the maximum rate at 99. Fishing is now 85k. This is 3 tick snow fishing with leather, and yeah, that's not too complicated. There's videos of these things. I have all this. I talk about most of the stuff in my free-to-play maxing guide. So fire making is fire bearing now. You can gain the same amount of fire making XP. I don't know, actually I should probably, can I do this? Is that gonna, yeah, okay. I don't even know how that happened, but there we go. Yeah, fire making is the same exact rate. You can get the same rate from fire making with 0 time prayer. So crafting is the same. Smithing is about the same, except for this is, oh yeah, actually, so from level 1 you can do the knight's sword, and that'll get you high enough smithing to superheat with mining, and you can 0 time gain enough smithing XP to get to addy plate bodies. I think even within 99 mining, you can get to 88 smithing, I want to say. If not, it's still okay to have the rate like this. So anyway, yeah, 275k from 88, I think, is addy plates to 150 mil smithing, and 50 mil 0 time smithing XP from mining. Mining is the same, and Runecraft is now either PvP World Body Tiaras solo or the PvP World Alt Suicide method, which is the one that Freckled Kid made a video of. I thought I put it here. Oh, it's right here. I thought this was one link for a second. But yeah, I'll put this Google Doc link in the description. It's also on the Temple EHP discussion channel. I also have descriptions of each method and how to get to each method. Michael asked for a comprehensive description of each thing, so I did that. And yeah, so that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you at 130 mil mining XP. As for the other skills I'm training, just defense for the most part. At 163 mil right now, and I might be able to hit 200 mil by the end of the year. I'm not too sure. Same with mining, I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. And woodcutting is at 45.8 mil. I occasionally train woodcutting, not usually here. This is just because I was at Death's office over there, and I just wanted to AFK something while I was talking about EHP rates. So anyway, talk to you guys later. Take care.